Hello, this is New Mexico Outdoorsman NM, and today we are gonna show you how to cast a thumb ring out of metal. Today, for this particular one, we'll be using copper, and we'll go ahead and get started making a mold. I place the thumb ring in the mold like this, the flat side on the surface of the table. Already our mold looks like that. The thumb ring's right there. We'll go ahead and clean that out before we make the other half. To do that, I'll just use a regular spoon. So what happened when I was tamping it churn, I'm gonna break that out and make this have to mold again, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alrighty, there's my remake of the mold. I probably didn't have to remake it, but just personal preference. And yeah, I just like see it straight. I don't know why. Okay, now we're just using baby powder. This just keeps the mold from, 2 halves of the mold from sticking. I just pour it on there and kind of thin it out afterwards. Now what I found is with this particular shape, there's a hollow right there, and the other half of the mold likes to stick, so I like to put a little bit of extra powder in there. mold on. Sure it's put together good. Now if you haven't noticed, I kind of break up the sand with my hands. That just gives the sand more detail when you're casting. Allow it to go into some of the cracks it can't normally go into. And I forgot to do something. I forgot to put the stick in so we can put the metal in the mold. Okay, we've got that in now. I'll just go around this dowel a little bit, kind of make a hollow there so I don't have to exactly be over the hole. If I get a little bit to the side, the metal will still go in the hole. Take her apart. And there's the other half of the mold. Now we take the dowel out that we kind of give it a little twist to help it break loose. kind of wiggle it out. And then you don't want any sharp edges on your mold, so we kind of round off this corner where we couldn't get when it was in there. Okay, and then next, got a little divot where our dowel was, and we're going to connect that divot to the thumb ring area, and then we're going to take our little thumb ring mold out. And this ain't just normal sand, it's really fine sand, green sand, to be precise. It's 10% bentonite clay and then 90% fine sand mixed with some water so it's able to take shape. Alrighty, now we'll just put it back together and heat up the metal. Alrighty. Okay, there's our copper. I have it in my crucible. I have used metal ones, but they hardly last one pouring and barely get by. But this was only 16 bucks and it works great.
Holy cow.
Alrighty, here we are. And let's see what the mold looks like. There's this half and that half. Now we just break it out, take it through a sifter to break out the clumps. There's my rake. Alrighty. It's hot metal somewhere in there. We let it cool for a few minutes, but it's still hot. There's the thumb ring.